Hi, Nancy Burt-Preece here, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. Yep, I still haven't got that printer out of the case. I'm going to have to do that and hook it up. But for now, this is my August host code and my Facebook business page. Please join my YouTube channel. Please like, subscribe, and watch to the end. Share with all your friends. I'm trying to build up my watch hours because my videos are shorter. It takes longer to build up those watch hours. So, you know, you can even rewatch a video if you want. That'd be awesome. All right. Today we are making, I'm in the accordion theme here, I guess. We're making an accordion pocket fold. I cased it from Inky Fingers. And she cased it from somebody else. I'm not really sure who. So I'm going to share with you what we need today. I have a blackberry piece, which is 5.5 by 11. So you're going to use a chunk of your regular cardstock. But save that 3-inch piece on the back because that's what you're going to use for this inside saying. So you use most of the piece of cardstock. So it is a little bit more. I scored it. I don't know if you can see it because it's blackberry. I scored it at 4 1/4, 5.5, and 6 3/4. I'm going to show you how we're going to cut the top off. Now I have 3 pieces of designer series paper, and I'll cut one of them with you. The designer series paper are 4 by 5 1/4. This is that wonderful paper, and I just lost the name of it. It's an online exclusive. I'll have to put it in the comments because I cannot remember at this moment. Then I have a couple of pieces of DSP. And it says 1, but I really did 2. So let me change that. That is really a 2 because you need 1 for these 2 parts. I used So Sincere and Unbounded Love for the sayings. You know, I think you can see this is well used. These are some of my favorite sayings set because they have lots of things on them. They have sympathy, they have birthday, they have hello, all sorts of things on here. So I would highly recommend if you're looking for some sentiment stamps, these, you can't go wrong with these 2. I am also using some tear and tape, which we will use. I have already pre-stamped. This is the 2 3/4 by 4. I matted it on the blackberry, which is 3 by 4 1/4. I used my 2-inch punch on white and my 2 3/8 inch punch on the blackberry. So let's look at the tricky parts to do first. I still can't remember the name of that paper. Nice of you to watch me because golly gee, I cannot remember it. So when I have my 3 score lines, first thing I'm going to do is fold this one over. And once again, bone folder, one of those things you really need to invest in. I'm going to fold this one down, bone fold, and fold this one in, bone fold. Now, it's important sometimes for me to look. I'm going to need to cut from my top left to my bottom right. Sometimes I like to actually do the folds so I know where I'm actually cutting. So I'm going to put this in my paper trimmer, make sure the score line is at the top left and the point is at the bottom right. I'm going to use the dark blade and cut. Keep this, you're going to use it for the inside. I like when you use a lot of parts of your cardstock. So now you have this piece. We can go ahead. I don't have to do it the exact same way. Maybe I'll put this on the inside. This is just a really neat, okay, I'm going to have to look this up. What is that paper? And of course, I probably can't get to it right quickly. It is really beautiful. It's an online exclusive. And it is called, wait for it, Nature's Sweetness. And it is just beautiful. I love both sides of it. I really hate putting gold. I'm going to have to put the gold foil on the top. I mean, anytime you have something with foil on it, I just love it. So I have to put that one down. So I'm going to put that, that's one, my full 4 by 5 1/4. Now I'm going to use these 2 little pieces, which are my 1 by 5 1/4, and they'll fit just beautifully in these little spaces. I am gaga over fun folds. I love fun folds and I love techniques. You know what I find hard is simple stamping, and that I've got to do a lot more because I love simple, elegant cards. And so that's my next goal, is to work on getting some good designs. Okay, now we've got that going very nicely. I always have to see, this can be my front. I already have that one cut. And I have to figure out, okay, I want this on the inside. So I'm going to cut from the top right to the bottom left. Top right to the bottom left. I have to talk them out and think them out and all of that. So if you're like me, sometimes that happens. Because I already have an extra one cut. You wouldn't need an extra one because you could use this piece for the front. I just happen to have an extra one, which I'm going to use for a class of mine. Now, when you're getting to points, adding adhesive for cards that have like a little point to it, I tend to use a liquid glue so you can get down into that point area a little bit nicer. Actually, I'm going to use this other one. I almost forgot. I'll show you that in a minute. Golly gee, I'm batting 1,000 today. This one goes on the front once again. I am using this one. I forgot. This is going to be on the inside. Aren't you glad you visited me to me today? I'm a little on the crazy side, but if you know me well, that's pretty much every day. But life is good when you're stamping. It's good when you have friends. All right, this is going to be the front of my card. That just, I mean, even that is just really pretty. Now I'm going to, this is going to be the inside, which is going to be my pocket, because I want to adhere this pocket so I can add a gift card. I don't have one right this minute, but if I did, hope your day is a happy one, you could sign and put the gift card right in there. So it's a neat, or a bookmark, or really anything. Sometimes people put a little bit of, if you want to put some money in there. Okay, so this is going to go right here. What I'm going to do is put some tear and tape. I like tear and tape because it really does hold. Once you put it down, it doesn't come up very easily. But you only want to put it on these 2 sides. If you do it more than that, you're going to glue your card together. And let me tell you, I've done that one too. Remember, with tear and tape, you really push it down, it actually makes it come up easier. Doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why that is, but it does. I'm going to just pull that off. Adhere. Oh, Nancy did a great one. That is going upside down. So when you get a kit from me, you won't get this one. You will get one that is going correctly. For now, I'm going to adhere it. But I am very careful when I give you a kit. It was supposed to be this extra piece. That's why I gave you that. I didn't give you another one of these. but that's totally okay. I actually cut a bunch of things for people with my kits so they wouldn't have one upside down. Later, I'll come back and probably put something else on there. But for now, to show you the card, that's why when you get a kit from me, I really have it kind of chosen what paper you're going to have so you don't have that. If there's any left over, I just trim it off. And here's your pocket. Once again, you didn't have to put anything on it, but you can. Isn't that a pretty card? Well, it'd be much better if that wasn't upside down, but you know, that's totally fine. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little adhesive. Get a sense. I wanted it down so you could see both. So I'm going to make sure and put my adhesive on the right-hand side. I don't want to put it on the left because that's where I want to make sure that my card will open. And I didn't get any. Now, some people said to me, my card opens a little. So this one doesn't have a belly band or anything. And I'm okay with that because once you send it in the mail, it does kind of get squished together. But it's fun because it also stands up. So I hope you give this a try. And if you're doing directional paper, don't do what I did. Don't put it upside down. Have a great day.